Hello guys, today we're doing a 0 units lost challenge, and basically we're going to be trying to finish a campaign, in this case the Khmer campaign, doing Suryavarman, and we're going to be going through all the missions and trying to finish all of them without a unit dying. So it has to say we had 0 deaths. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult. Because of this, I'm allowing myself to save scam. So let's say I knew I didn't lose a unit until a certain point. So I saved the game in case I lose a unit in the next part of the game. I don't need to play the whole scenario again. I just need to go from that save point forward once more. We're going to be playing on hard difficulty because this challenge isn't hard enough by itself, and yeah, let's dive right in. Scenario number 1. I'm going to play very safe. So I don't think I can even delete my units. I'm going to be playing a lot with my main guy, Suryavarman. Yeah, we're going to be utilizing a lot of walls in this campaign. Oh boy, no. Yeah, that was already too close for comfort. I can't even delete my villagers if I get too many of them. Any unit I create is basically forever. So I gotta distribute my pop space wisely. I think I'm going to be using a lot of towers. And I absolutely need that monster, even if just for herbal medicine. Man, I remember I played all the campaigns when the game was released, and I remember playing this one. It was even back then the Khmer didn't have the bonus for farms. No. Oh my god, what was that? What's this, by the way, with this game, hitting through walls? Like, didn't they have fixed that already? They should have fixed that a long time ago. Ballista elephants, I completely forgot about them. Yeah, go for those, they're OP. Now, I think we can make 2 rams. Nice, we're getting towards another gold vein. But why did I pick this campaign? I like Suryavarman Campaign, easy. I like all the Rise of Rajas campaigns quite a bit. Well, Laylo is maybe not the best, not the greatest, but it does the job well, better than many other campaigns. Oh boy. We lost 2 villagers. Not there. Here. And I gotta load the game. And this was just here? No. Gotta do it all over again.
2 hours later.
Yeah, let's make a box. That way we can skip to the towers, making towers all the way there. I'm just slowly, very slowly moving upward and onward, and yeah, it's looking quite well, but I definitely need to take my time. Don't overextend, or it will be over. I'm gonna build a castle here. That's gonna range that castle, and yeah, that's gonna make all my problems go away. I will destroy the castle with my castle. It's a trick from all the old books, and castle is down. Now, let's win. Let's take the W. Let's go guys. Scenario number 1's behind us. 4 more to go. Let's see if we really did have 0 kills. Guys, Guys, Houston, we made it. We made it, Houston. Let's go. Look at this KD. I mean, unbelievable. 1000 units killed, 0 deaths. Let's see how the next one goes. Okay, guys, let's move on to the second scenario in the campaign. I bet this one's gonna be a bit more difficult than the first one, even though the first one was already quite the challenge. But I think we're going to be able to master it some way. I looked at the map beforehand, and that means that I know basically where I should put my walls. And the TC is up and running. Yeah, I definitely need something that will hold the boats at bay. Let's build a castle there. This will be my first attack. Now, I mean, ballista elephants are great, and so far this scenario, either I have a better tactic or this scenario is much easier than the first one was. I'm close to getting a kill on this Suryavarman. I will get back to when I will get it. There we go. Now I'm encroaching on his castle. I'm not far. Soon enough will be the castle of mine. Let's do one more here. No, my castle. Guy is on the brink of death. Look at him fall from his high horse. I'm starting to realize during this challenge how good monks are. Without them, I would be absolutely without a chance. Overall, people should start using them more in their own games, not just for converting, but literally for healing. Now, this time I am gonna mix in some rams, since this is the last enemy, and I for sure as hell won't need any other type of units during this game. And the rams, they knock on the door. And with the rams knocking, the final castle comes to fall. And we, dear audience, and me, in excruciating pain, we move on to the next scenario with... Fuck. See you again this one in a second. Breaking news. I was quite suspicious of the 3 deaths I had because I was managing my units quite well during this game, and I figured out what it was. Believe it or not, the game counts unit deaths, even your buildings. Yeah. So, see these monks right now converted my barracks, and look at the statistics. Units lost 1, and all my lost units, neither of them had any kills. All my units were just here as lost, and none of them had kills, and Eastern Rebels at the end of the game had 3 conversions. Here, you see, turns out it's buildings that have been counted as unit deaths. Now I will show you all the buildings. There were 3 of them that got converted as a proof that they weren't units. So yeah, turns out unit deaths are also when you convert a building. Guys, building number 2 is soon to be found. There's some monks. This is building number 2. Now, this last one, guys, will be a bit more peculiar, which I think it's some sort of bug or something. I was also quite shocked by it when it happened. So, we see these monks are trying to convert. They were wanting to convert, by the way, proof. I still have 2 units lost. Okay. And look at this. Look at what happens very soon. Now I have 35 elephants, 5 villagers, and a monk here. That's all I have here, nothing else. Now look, these start to convert the outpost. I delete the outpost and they still are converting something. I'm not sure what. You see? They are converting something. This guy converts something, but look, 35 elephants, 1 monk, 5 villagers. I didn't lose a unit. Still 193 pop, and I bet you that, yeah, units lost 3, but there was no unit actually. It's literally a bug. Since I have these 3 unit losses, those are the 3 buildings, and or 2 buildings and a bunch of nothing. And so with that, I'm quite satisfied, and we'll move on to the next scenario. Okay. Now we are going to be continuing with the 3rd mission, which, if my memory serves me well, is an A to B mission that is quite difficult. Now, since this is an A to B and quite difficult one at that, I'm going to first look at the map with you, strategize a route, and then go that route that we found. So, gist of the scenario is we have units and a cart that we have to deliver here. Now, there are 2 main routes. First of them being going north and around and through here. So this is a land route. And the second one is a sea route. That means we'll be going with the dog, taking the dock, taking these ships, then taking these ships and making our way all the way here. No, actually only here. That's a huge jump actually. But I'm not sure if my one ship can take all the arrows. Now that we know our route, we're going to go to the boat, through here, up there, and through this passage. Now that we know our plan, I think we can jump right in.
Of as many troops as you can afford to pay with the gold that I have given you.
We'll be taking the ballistas and the battle elephants.
These elephants will crush all that stand in your way.
That's it. I will be taking most of my fights with the envoys. He heals by himself. I may maybe even want to tank with the Grand Chariot. Oh, here I can take the boats. Actually, pretty good idea. Yeah, I'm going to take the boats here, kill them, even before I get onto the ship. Okay, let's take the ships. Okay, we got one. We just need the ships to go down. Okay.
Seize control of the water and send any enemy vessels to the bottom of the river.
Let's load up. Okay. Let's look, what do we have here next? Crossbows, okay. Let's lure them. Prepare these skirms. Prepare these skirms. Okay. I'm gonna wait for my guy to heal.
An enemy outpost
Yeah.
lies to the west.
But these
I
are
would
too weak,
advise you to
so
take the southern route.
all my units are beginning to be a bit weak. Especially the ones I've been using. Nice. That was free. I can use the elephants a bit more. There's gonna be a mango now here. And that's going to be our last enemy. Okay, Aram, bye. What do we have here? Try to snipe the mango first. Okay. Now this is going to be a cakewalk. Bro has some suicidal thoughts. Walking off the map. Okay, I will cut here. So I don't have to fight this big army. rough.
Book me passage on the nearest ship bound for Chola lands.
By the way, this is referenced in one of the Rajendra Chola scenarios, where there's a little corner in the east of the map, where there's basically this envoy that you have to escort. But guys, we did it. Let's look at the KD. 0 units lost. Excellent. Let's look at the map. What did we do? We evaded a lot of units, I mean. I'm pretty satisfied with the result here. Okay, let's see what the next scenario has to offer. For scenario, here we go. I mean, just 2 scenarios left. This is going to be a victory walk. Now, this one sounds a bit naval. So, healing boats isn't as easy as healing units. I'm a bit worried. Okay, we got a load. Man, lost the villager there. Oh man.
Chola allies have been driven from the Tambralinga lands. We cannot oppose both the Srivijaya and the Tambralingas now.
Scenario number 4. Too difficult, man. To do it on easier difficulty, but that's not really doing it, that's cheating. I was playing perfectly and somehow, somewhere, I'm not sure where, I lost 2 units. And the last save game is like 30 minutes back. Okay guys, it's a few days later and I was in the process of editing the video. And I looked at the footage I had from this 4th scenario. It was absolutely painstakingly difficult. And I thought to myself, I might as well give it another try because, you know, I'm a completionist and a masochist at heart, so yeah. Let's dive right in another time. So in this case, our strategy is going to be revolving around killing their dogs as soon as possible. So first we need to get these bases, kill those bases. I already developed a strategy around that. And then we need to continue with killing their dogs very soon. You see, so like this, I will lure the units. And I noticed when I was editing that I speak quite little. That I don't speak much during these clips, and I realized then, after deliberating why that is, it's probably because it's just so focus heavy. I just need to be focused absolutely and completely to... Bro, these farms are just a work of art. Like, okay, that base is dealt with. Nice, they took the castle. That's actually huge, absolutely huge. We already dealt with all of that. Now we need to go up quick. Okay, nice, we're up. I'm trying to basically snipe the dogs. That's my whole strat. Because when I snipe the dogs, I don't have to worry about ships, which are the downfall of me. Nice, and let's get the last one.
Nice.
That means he has no dogs left. 95, 195, 195. Still 195. Now let's go in. Yeah, I did it. Just move up a bit, an island. Yeah, island by island. Like this whole campaign, basically, the AIs don't have any eco. It's all just unit spam with infinite resources, which I find quite jarring. The newer campaigns definitely do this part of it better, where you have the option to raid their ecos and it will weaken them. Like, okay, sure, maybe I wouldn't have even been able to raid their ecos anyway, but it's good to have the option. Always good to have the option. And with this dog, all the dogs are down, guys. With this dog, we are finally able to win. Now, by playing this scenario, I basically proved that even many water scenarios are possible. It just requires a lot of planning. Let's go! Srivijaya is down. Now only this range needs to fall, and guys, we did this. I mean, I myself can hardly believe that we did this. Like, what? This was... And now we look at... Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Zero. Do you know this number? Because the Greeks didn't know. Zero units. 0 units lost. Let's go, guys. Large army 115. Because I didn't use most of it. It was useless. Why you give me useless unit? Look at this. Who's the best ally, guys? Who's the best ally? You can definitely call me the best ally, because according to this, I am the sling master of the slings. Man, like, this was such a difficult game. So 10 castles, this wasn't even this castle cheese. I really had to fight with units many times. Like here, there was this big fight. Then here, like splitting units, controlling, microwing. But I had to have these points. Now that I'm looking at them, like they're so fortified. Like this is basically a dog rush. You need to rush their dogs as fast as you can, because that's really the only way you are able to win. Like, if you've seen some of the later attacks, like here and here, they had like 6-7 cannon galleons at once, Srivijaya, and even if you have a few towers, like, they're gonna melt. Okay, see you in the last one. Let's finish the last mission. It's a pretty easy one as far as I'm concerned. Well, basically we just need to build a wonder in our corner. There's this corner of the map, so let's get all our units there. Let's get the monks there as well. So we're going to build a wonder basically here in the corner. And that's the whole plan. That's all we're gonna do this game. Yeah, let's build further towers. And like, that's considered formidable defense even in a human game. Let's finally get that wonder down as well, as yeah, it's about time. Number of towers keeps rising. By the way, the Khmer wonder is like peak. I mean, this is so pretty. The Angkor Wat, by the way, you don't know already. This temple in Cambodia, they even have it on their flag. So satisfying, I swear. There's absolutely no way they're breaking this. Oh, it's true, it's about to come. Okay. We lost one. So I'm going for another one this time. I'm just rushing it. I don't want to do this anymore, guys. Like, man. I finished the wonder now. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the countdown. Now this time I finished it real quick. Like, they haven't even destroyed half my base. Okay guys, now we're approaching the final countdown. We are literally winning before Daviet even asks us for an alliance. Like, that's super quick. The win is coming very soon. That'll be our last win that we need to complete the campaign. Deathless. No deaths. 0 deaths. There we go. Let's check. 0 deaths. We got it, guys. So that's it. Last scenario done. Overcome. If you like this sort of content, leave a like, subscribe, leave a few suggestions if you have any, and see you in the next one. Bye.